Good evening, coming to you live from the National News Studio. Welcome to the news. My name is Clifford Richards.
And I'm Kenza Farooq. Let's take a look at your headlines for tonight.
Mediate actively in rural development. The President informs Chairman of District Coordinating Committees. Inspection operations of long-distance route buses continue. Cases filed against 11 drivers. Warrant issued against former Minister Mahindananda Alutgamage. 3 convicts of narcotics peddling get death penalty. Peace talks for the first time between Ukraine and Russia.
Well, topping our stories tonight, President Andukumar Dissanayake has urged all chairpersons of district coordinating committees to actively engage in revitalizing the nation's production-oriented economy and fostering rural development.
The President made these remarks during a discussion held today at the Presidential Secretariat with the participation of District Coordinating Committee chairpersons and senior officials of the Ministry of Finance. The 2024 budget prioritizes projects that enhance the productivity economy. The President emphasized to officials the need to address the delays and inefficiencies that have arisen in the distribution of funds at the district level. Acknowledging the various challenges that rural communities have encountered due to insufficient infrastructure development in recent years, the President emphasized the necessity of effectively utilizing the funds designated for rural development within the established timelines. Furthermore, the President instructed the chairpersons to ensure that District Development Committee meetings focus on the specifics in the planning and implementation process. Deputy Minister of Health and Mass Media Hansaka Vijayamuni says that there is no shortage of medicines given for chickenpox in the country. The Deputy Minister made these comments today in reply to certain media propaganda regarding a shortage of medicines in this regard. Deputy Minister of Health and Mass Media Hansaka Vijayamuni said that medicines needed for the treatment of this disease is available and vaccination for chickenpox was not conducted in hospitals so far. There is no necessity to initiate discussions in this regard. He added that there is no significant spread of the disease these days and the news being circulated by media has been deliberately fabricated. These media reports try to demonstrate a scarcity of medicines in this country where there are in an effort to project something which was not so far available in government hospitals. Vaccination process in this country has never been reduced and steps have been taken to provide concerned vaccinations on time and required stocks of vaccine is also available in the hospitals.
An inspection operation of long-distance route Sri Lanka Transport Board buses and also private buses is being conducted right now, and according to police, cases have been filed against 11 drivers in the inspection conducted yesterday at the Hatton Ginigathena area. Well, 23 passengers lost their lives when an SLTB bus fell into a precipice at the Gandiala area, which is plying from Kataragama to Kurunagala recently, where more than 40 people were also injured. It has been reported that there were nearly 80 passengers in the bus during the time of the accident. Around this period, several other accidents were also reported from Valimada and Kandy areas. An operation to inspect SLTB and private buses commenced under the instruction of the acting IGP Priyantha Veerasuriya after paying attention to the incidents in long-distance bus routes. Accordingly, an inspection operation was conducted by Ginigathena police yesterday and legal action taken against a group of drivers who were driving buses dangerously with less facilities. This includes 11 drivers from the 5 SLTB buses and 6 private buses. Police further said that cases will be filed against them at the Hatton Magistrate Court. Bus passengers also have been enlightened in this respect, and the police further requested to inform them about bus drivers who violate traffic rules.
It has been planned to conduct the National Productivity Awards competition again after a gap of 8 years. Prime Minister Dr. Harini Amarasuriya and Minister Sunil Handunetti led the inauguration, which was held yesterday at the Temple Trees premises. The National Productivity Awards competition has been planned as an instrument to achieve the aims of Clean Sri Lanka national program. Creations of 2025 and 2026 National Productivity Awards competition were also displayed on this occasion. The program is being organized by National Productivity Office, which is being operated under the Ministry of Industries and Entrepreneurship Development. It has also been planned to misconduct the Productivity Awards competition under three categories, namely school, state and production and services. Prime Minister Dr. Harini Amarasuriya said that reviving this awards festival is part of providing a prosperous country and a better life to the people. The concept of Clean Sri Lanka also aligns with this. These are not isolated initiatives but interconnected efforts that support the vision of the government in building a cohesive and unified nation. Productivity is not just about working hard, but about achieving greater results through efficiency, planning and work with responsibility, she added. By keeping our environment clean and organized, especially within state institutions, we can create conditions for more efficient and smooth operations. Increasing productivity improves our standard of living. A decline in productivity negatively affects the country.
The Colombo High Court today handed down the death sentence. That's to 3 respondents who were alleged of trafficking and keeping heroin, narcotics in their possession, and another 5 respondents have been acquitted. Well, 8 persons were taken into custody by the Sri Lankan Navy when they were transporting a stock of more than 179 kilos of heroin by a multi-day fishing vessel in the sea near Beruala. In 2018, the Colombo High Court magistrate Aditya Patapadage, who issued the death sentence after a long hearing of the case, announced that allegations levelled against the 3 respondents have been proved without any doubt, and as such, they have been sentenced to death. Meanwhile, Colombo Chief Magistrate Tanuja Lakmali today rejected an appeal made by the Bribery Commission ordering the imprisonment of parliamentarian Chamara Sampath Dasanayake, who has been released on bail after dismissing his bail in connection with the case filed by the Bribery Commission. The magistrate further said that since sufficient facts have not been revealed by the Bribery Commission in order to reject the appeal, his request has been rejected in the case filed on the allegations of causing a loss of more than 17.6 billion rupees to the government by withdrawing money from the fixed deposit belonging to the Provincial Council before its maturity period when the suspect was Chief Minister of the Uva Province in 2016. Former President Ranil Wickremesinghe, participating recently in a media briefing, stated that a circular has been issued by the Secretary to the Treasury during the previous President Maithripala Sirisena's regime when he was the Prime Minister in 2015, that according to the circular, the action taken by Chamara Sampath Dasanayake is not illegal in withdrawing money from the FD of the provincial councils. Although the concerned circular had been issued on the 22nd of November 2016, the female officer pointed out that Chamara Sampath Dasanayake had withdrawn the concerned money on the 29th of February in the year 2016. Accordingly, she also stated that a circular of the nature of Ranil Wickremesinghe's description was not available when Chamara Sampath Dasanayake withdrew money from the fixed deposits. The female officer further stated that facts have been revealed that this statement has been made to the media without being aware of the period of the issuance of the concerned circular by Ranil Wickremesinghe. She also added that the Bribery Commission recorded a statement from former Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe in this record. The Bribery Commission has filed an indictment in the Colombo High Court against former Minister Lakshman Yapa and former Director General of the Sri Lanka Investment Board Jayantha Edirisinghe. Allegations against them have been incurring a loss of more than 1.7 million rupees to the government by publishing advertisements in newspapers using funds of the Investment Board to celebrate the anniversary of the second term of office of the then President Mahinda Rajapaksa in 2014. The Colombo Magistrate Court today ordered to call the complaint for hearing again on the 11th of July against Yoshitha Rajapaksa, the son of former President Mahinda Rajapaksa, and his grandmother Daisy Forrest under the Prevention of Money Laundering Act. When the complaint was taken up for hearing today, suspects Yoshitha Rajapaksa and Daisy Forrest appeared before court. 10 senior students were taken into custody regarding the ragging incident at the Sabaragama University have been imprisoned again until the 29th of this month by the Chief Magistrate of Balangwada Bahagya, Dilukshi Wickremesinghe. Colombo Chief Magistrate issued a warrant to arrest and produce before court former Agriculture Minister Mahindananda Gamage regarding the import of substandard organic fertilizer shipment purchased from a Chinese company during the previous government. Colombo Chief Magistrate Thanuja Lakmali ordered this, and after taking into consideration the request made by the Bribery Commission.
The Department of Meteorology has issued a communique of warning indicating a strong lightning. It further says that the thunder showers along with strong lightning may occur in the central, Uber, eastern and north central provinces and Mullaitivu and Vavuniya districts. Increase in the rainy weather conditions is expected in western, Sabaragama, central, north central and northwestern provinces and Galle and Mathura districts in the next few days. Intermittent rains or thunder showers may occur in the evening or at night in the rest of the country. Damage has been caused to a large number of houses due to strong wind conditions that swept through Medavachia area in the north central province. According to our correspondent, this windy weather condition is prevalent since 2 days. There has been electricity failures due to falling of trees on electric lines. The strong windy condition has affected Medavachia, Tulana, number 60 and Vedithibbagala areas. Our correspondent further says that a female along with a daughter was injured in the area.
Govi Vimata Punarudaya National Program Polonnaruwa commenced yesterday at Bisopura Mahaweli Zone. It has been named Govi Sanvidhana Dahasakata Vada Dahasak. Well, this program is being implemented by the Ministry of Agriculture, Livestock, Lands and Irrigation, and the inauguration ceremony was held at the Residential Business Management Office, Bisopura Mahaweli Zone D, yesterday under the leadership of Deputy Minister Dr. Susil Ranasinghe. An amount of 1 million rupees each will be provided for each farm organization. For 1,000 agricultural projects is also expected to be provided. Financial presentation of 15 farm organizations at Bisopura was also conducted. Deputy Minister T.B. Sarath, along with a large gathering of others, attended this occasion.
Minister of Energy Kumar Jayakodi says that the participation of private sector with the Clean Sri Lanka program is an extremely important step. He made this observation participating on this occasion of the presentation of Sinopec Clean Sri Lanka Action Plan held today at Delhi filling station. Under this Sinopec, while provide the excellence in security and administrative activities by providing servicification and a high qualitative service, including providing clean and healthy facilities for their consumers. The minister added that the Sinopec Clean Sri Lanka Action Plan presented with Clean Sri Lanka program by Sinopec Lanka Company has to be specially commended. The occasion was attended by Chinese Ambassador in Sri Lanka, Shi Shenghong, the Additional Secretary of Clean Sri Lanka National Program SPC Sugishwara, General Manager of Sinopec Sri Lanka Company Wang Haini and a large gathering of others.
The news on national television, and we have more local stories in brief. The investigation committee appointed into the corruption and misuse of power said to be committed by IGP Deshabandhu Tennakone after initial investigations has also commenced its further investigations. According to a communique issued by the Parliament, Deshabandhu Tennakone is expected to be produced before the committee on the 19th of this month for the first time. 2 persons who smuggled a stock of gold valued at 211 million rupees hidden inside spare vehicle parts were taken into custody today at the Kattunayake International Airport by the CID. The suspects have been arriving from Dubai. One of them is a 26-year-old, a resident of Grand Pass, while the other is a 26-year-old person. A cabinet has taken decision to import salt by relaxing import limits, according to the ministry. Permission have been given to import salt until the 10th of next month. Under this, an opportunity has been provided to import edible iodized salt and non-iodized salt required for both industries. A set of educational and sports equipment valued at 3.5 million rupees has been given to the Hindu College, Panideniya in Peradeniya, with the participation of the Indian High Commissioner in Sri Lanka, Santosh Jha. The High Commissioner stated that the Government of India has initiated programs for low-income housing projects in Sri Lanka, smart school projects, and also human development development of 2,000 school-related teachers. He further said that the contribution will continue in the future as well. A group of people, including the convener of the Inter-University Students' Federation, taken into custody today after a protest conducted in front of the Ministry of Health by Allied Health Services Graduates Collective. A court order has been also given until 5 p.m. against this protest. You're watching news on the national television. We take a short break and we'll be back with more local stories shortly.
Live from the National News Studio, Sri Lanka.
Welcome back, and we continue with more local stories. Prime Minister Dr. Hari Amarasuriya participated in the 77th commemoration of the Al-Nakba International Action towards ending the Nakba and realizing the inalienable rights of the Palestinian people, which was held today and also yesterday at the Hector Kobak Agrarian Research Institute in Colombo 7.
The United Nations theme for 77th commemoration of Nakba in 2025 is International Action towards ending the Nakba and realizing the inalienable rights for the Palestinian people. The event was organized jointly by the Embassy of the State of Palestine in Colombo, Sri Lanka, and the Sri Lanka Committee for Solidarity in commemorating Al-Nakba. The Palestinian catastrophe. The occasion was attended by religious leaders, Minister of Transport, Highways, Ports and Civil Aviation, Bima Ratnayaka, the leader of the opposition, Sajid Premadasa, and heads of the diplomatic mission in Colombo, and representatives from Palestine.
The National War Heroes Commemoration Ceremony will be held on the 19th of this month at the Parliament Grounds, Battaramulla, and also a media briefing in this regard was held under the leadership of Defence Secretary Sampath Tuyakonta, which was participated by chiefs of the Tri-Forces today. That's at the Ministry of Defence.
Yes, it's always we are collaborating, supporting them with the providing of record information, intelligence, and it has been escalated due to the ongoing action which has been taken by Civil Security Ministry. You can see we have already apprehended underworld known people from overseas. So obviously it has been, been panicking the underworld network, and you can witness certain killings among them. So we are supporting Civil Security Ministry with various ways. Hopefully it will be, settling down with time.
And in line with the Vesak celebrations, the news division of the Sri Lanka Rupavahini Corporation organized Dansala this year also, which was held at the SLRC premises yesterday afternoon.
This has been organized on the occasion of Vesak, which commemorates the birth of Prince Siddhartha, his attainment of enlightenment, and the passing away of the Buddha. The Dansala commenced after a sermon by Venerable Thavalama Ratanathera. The occasion was participated by the chairman of SLRC, Gihandi Silva, and Director General Manojan Adishana Amarasinghe. Members of Special Russian Delegation to Sri Lanka, a group of officials representing United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization, and the President of India-Sri Lanka Business Association, Santosh Menon, also participated Dansala and joined hands with the staff in distributing food. The news division of Rupavahini distributed Sini Sambal bread along with biscuits and a cup of Viva milk tea in the Dansala. The Dansala, which was organized with the financial and participatory contribution of the news division, was also assisted by marketing division and other divisions of the corporation. Viva company sponsored milk tea and the Dansala was attended by a large number of people.
The Vesak week, which commenced on the 10th of May, ended today. But although the Vesak week has been ended, the Vesak season is still on and celebrations are still being conducted throughout the country. The Vesak zone at Sri Sumangala Piravan Vihara premises in Kowan in Kurunagala being held under the 18th of this month, and this has been organized for the 10th consecutive year. A special program and also Vesak procession was held in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia recently on the occasion of the Vesak celebrations. The celebration organized by the T. Ratana Social Welfare Center was jointly organized and also a large gathering of local and foreign guests. A Dansala organized by the Youth Forum of Molligooda Vaddu yesterday. A program to distribute vegetables free of charge held at the Pinvatta area in Panadura by a businessman. Well, this is a bread Dansala which was held by Diriya Elder Society of Maggona East yesterday. The newly built Dhamma Hall inaugurated parallel to the Vesak week yesterday at the Sri Jayasundararam Vihara in Kegol in the Kegol under the guidance of the Venerable Makulave Vimalabhidhana. An almsgiving for 100 members of the Mahasangha on the occasion of the Vesak celebrations held today in Padukka. This was organized jointly by the Padukka Provincial Secretariat Traders Association Elders Society.
The Southern Province Festival of the National Fresh Tea Festival was held recently at Gatabaru Rajamahaviharya premises in Katapola, Mathura. The offering prepared from the fresh harvest reaped during the Sinhala and Tamil New Year season to Lord Buddha and Gatabaru Rajjaru Bandara deity after being taken in possession to the Gatabaru sacred premises is being done during the festival. The aim is to invoke the blessings of the noble triple gem and all the deities to the tea industry in the new year. The festival was conducted under the guidance of the chief incumbent Gatabaru Rajamahaviharya Kotapala Venerable Dr. Kirinde Ananda Thera and was attended by parliamentarian Lal Premanath at a large gathering.
Well, that's news at home. We take a short break and we'll be back with international stories shortly.
Prima Kuttumi, Fantaman.
Welcome back to the news, and we are heading to news overseas. Ukraine and Russia have agreed to swap 1,000 prisoners of war each after the first face-to-face talks in 3 years.
Ukraine also requested direct talks with Russian President Vladimir Putin. Moscow says it noted this request. Turkish officials, including Foreign Minister Hakan Fidan, facilitated the peace talks, which both sides said included some discussion of a possible ceasefire. Volodymyr Zelensky, who is at European summit in Albania, says he spoke with other world leaders about the Russia-Ukraine talks in Istanbul, which finished a little while ago. Posting on his Telegram account, he says Francis Macron, German Chancellor Merz, and UK and Polish Prime Ministers Starmer and Tusk, who are all in Tirana, spoke with US President Donald Trump. Three Sri Lankan boxers achieved victories in the preliminary round matches of the Under-20 Asian Youth Boxing Tournament held today.
Well, the tournament is being held at the Sugadadasa Indoor Stadium in Colombo. Well, in the fifth day today, contesting the under 51 kilo weight category defeated Kyrgyzstan boxer, and also that's 4 points to nil. Accordingly, he'll be pitched against the Tajikistan boxer in the semi-final round on the 21st of this month. Meanwhile, Ashen Sharak Harunanayaka, who entered the rings in the under 54 kilo category, defeated Malaysian boxer Wahid Mohammed 3 points to 1. And also Desha Jayasundar, contesting the under 60 kilo weight category, won his match against the Philippines boxer Perlet Osio Mato 5 points to nil. Well done, Sri Lanka. And on that note, we end the news. Do enjoy the rest of the programs together with this is Clifford wishing you a good night.
Good night.